Okay, big fellas, it has been like 500 years since I made a video, but like they just dropped a huge update on the web event. You probably remember this web event. It was about like the three moon sisters or something. Thing is, back then they didn't actually reveal much, they just revealed like, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the moon sisters and stuff, but then they showed like this like chart with all the question marks and nothing filled out. And basically it was a nothing burger. But they basically just updated the web event, so let's just jump into it. So, and by the way, just a tip for you guys: if you are doing this on PC, just hit the F11 key, so it gets nice and immersive. Just a little tip, dude. I'm scared. Let's go. The Trinity of the Moon Goddesses, who once teared blah blah blah. Yeah, this didn't change, I think. This just talks about like the moon goddesses. Can I maybe like skip right away? No? Okay. So people are still praying for the moon goddesses. Cool, cool. Let me just like... Okay, I just checked real quick if the volume is too loud, and I think it's perfect, so I would say let's just continue. Yeah, this thing about the eternity stuff, like, it made me question everything, because like there is a statue in Inazuma where you have like the statue of Raiden, or like A, and it looks a suspicious amount like this moon goddess, like similar to the one in the on the pass. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Okay, can I keep going? Oh, I have to click. Dude, I'm scared. Okay, let's just click on these. I don't think this changed. This is the eternal moon that fell into the water. This is the iridescent moon that I guess also fell in the water. Another moon that fell in the water. Frost moon. Okay, cool. Yeah, we already know this stuff. I'm skipping this because I think the juicy stuff is the chart. Wait. Oh, I just need to scroll. Nice. Dude, fatui? What is that? Is that like... Is that enconomia or something? Oh my god, what is happening here? What is this heart? Okay. What is this? Transformers? Okay, anyways. Vikings? What the fuck? Okay, let's do it one by one, okay? Let's just go one by one. Start with the outer circle. Dude, Hexenzirkel. Okay. Okay, let's calm down. Located at the edge of the world, Nod Krai has always been the stage where conflicts and dramas unfold one after the other. How could the Hexenzirkel possibly miss out on this golden opportunity? Dude, they are in Nod Krai. Okay, so for the people that don't know the Hexenzirkel, it's like the mother of Klee, it's the master of Mona, it's like the master of Albedo. Like, it's literally the group of the most powerful people in Tevat. And they are in Nod Krai, and we're going there? Dude. Okay, dude. Oh, there's actually like a thingy here. Maybe I should just like follow the... Okay. Let's go back to the light keepers. Dude, holy shit. They're gonna drop so much sick lore on us. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there's actually even more before that. Light keepers. The ancient organization. By the way, this music is so good in the background. Like, the ancient organization that has long defended Nod Krai's freedom and peace against the ceaseless incursions and wild hunt attacks. Well, Wild Hunt? For the people that played The Witcher 3, this is kind of funny, because in, like, The Witcher 3, the Wild Hunt is like, the villain group that is constantly hunting after you. This is really funny. What the hell? And like in The Witcher 3, they even also have like an icy, snow theme or whatever. So the fact we're going to Nod Krai, which is like Snezhnaya, which is like a snowy place most likely, it's kind of funny. Plagiarism. Anyways, incursions and the wild hunt attacks launched by the Abyss. Wait, so there is a branch in the Abyss called the Wild Hunt? What the fuck? Okay, now severely weakened from battles past. In the face of new threats, none can say for sure if the new generations of Radniki will remain able to carry out their mission. Damn. Radniki, I think that, that's, I guess, like the name of the people that live in Nod Krai or something. Like, you can obviously hear that it's like a Russian name or something like that, because of course, like, Snezhnaya is based on like Russia, or I think it's probably more accurate to say that like Snezhnaya is going to be based on like Slavic culture, because I feel like they never really only go for one like country, like for example also like in Sumeru people were like, oh my god, this is like Sumer, like the ancient like region in the Middle East and stuff like that, and it had like Persian stuff, but it ended up also having like a bunch of like Indian themed stuff. So I think they never really like keep themselves to one country, so I'm just going to assume that it's going to be like a hot pot of like Slavic cultures, which is a hot pot of itself already, so, Okay. But this is interesting, so we finally learned, like, okay, there's like some divisions in the Abyss. Okay, let's see, Frostmoon Scions. Oh dude, this looks so sick. The descendants of the legendary Golden Realm. What? Golden Realm? What the what? Who chose to find new homes amongst the mountains and forests after abandoning their ancient civilization. What? The only thing they never forsook was their faith in the moon goddess. However, this is the arrival of the fatui. It appears that with the arrival of the fatui, it appears that their tranquil lives are about to fade into the realm of yesterday. What? Wait, Frostmoon Scions. Like, if I look at this emblem, it makes me think of, like, these, like, I'll probably put some, like, pictures on the screen right now, but, like, these type of, like, magical beings that live in the forests and stuff like that, and are, like, connected to maybe, like, elves and, like, the world tree and stuff. Wait a minute, the world tree. I was thinking of, like, Yggdrasil in, like, the Norse mythology, but, like, of course, in Genshin we also have the world tree. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like, I'm also immediately thinking, because it has horns, like, does it have to do with, like, dragons? I'll be honest, like, I'm lacking a bit right now on the lore. Like, the legendary Golden Realm. I'll be honest, I forgot what this means. You're not here for some crazy, like, lore explanations. You're here to see me, like, flip my shit. But yeah, like... no idea what this means, but like it sounds like shit's about to go down. Okay. Let's check out the fatui. Okay, dude. Okay. The Palistar Edict. The highest of command has gone out. With it, the fatui harbingers have been summoned back to Snezhnaya and dispatched to Nod Krai. Fatui harbingers. Are you telling me they were drip feeding us fatui harbingers, and now they're just like dropping like a collection of them in Nod Krai to just beat our asses? Like, okay. The people stare in wonder. For what purpose does this army bearing the banner of the Pale Star come to their city? Or perhaps the question should be, for whom? Okay. But that's the thing, like, so the Pale Star Edict, the highest in command, that's the captain, of course, like my boy sat down and finally... yeah, let's not talk about it. But yeah, since he's now gone out of the army, they of course need like a replacement for him, I guess. So are they like... and like at the end they say like, for whom? Does that mean that they're trying to like fill his spot with someone? I thought like they would basically just like move up the ranks and like fill empty spots, but could it be that like the fatui doesn't work that way and you're kind of like destined to be a position? So like once you're like the 8th spot, that's just who you are. So maybe they're just searching for someone who's worthy enough to be the replacement of the captain. Now, as a captain enthusiast, I can say that literally no one could replace him, so they better just leave that spot empty until he comes back, because he will definitely come back, right? Anyways, Clink Clank, Krumkake, Craft Shop? What? Okay, that's funny. So I guess this is like gonna be like a place in Nod Krai. It begins as a small workshop that a certain prodigy used to research the world's best Krumkake machine. Dude, can you explain what Krumkake means? Because like it just sounds weird. But over time, after the creation of many intricate inventions, it gained a new identity as a famous machine workshop. Be sure to mind your manners when begging that genius for a favor, though, or whatever component she gives you might be liable to cough out a nasty Krumkake at any time. Okay, you know, funny, I guess, you know, like, I'm just gonna assume that this is going to be like a playable character, but they could have given us more, like, what Krumkake means. I'm guessing that they just want us to, like, say the word out loud and sound like idiots. Because that's how I feel right now. Anyways, cool. Symbol is funny. Adventurers Guild. I just realized the Adventurers Guild, like Catherine, she's literally like a bot of one of the Fatui Harbingers. Wasn't it like Sandrone or something like that? I'm kind of bad at remembering their names, to be honest. But like, so like, how does it now work in like Snezhnaya and like Nod Krai? I thought I heard that like Nod Krai is kind of like at odds with Snezhnaya. So could that mean that like she's not allowed to like put her bot in there and like not have a branch in Nod Krai? Could it mean that Nod Krai has a branch of their own? That would be sick. That would be the first adventurers like guild where we don't talk to Catherine. Never mind. Dude, I love just like thinking about like random stuff, you know, like make an entire theory and then like read the first 3 words and just like, you know, get my mouth shut down. Ad Astra Applesauce. The guild's strong presence in an adventurous paradise like Nod Krai is only natural. A certain important figure from the guild's headquarters is preparing to welcome you as a sign of respect. What? What? Wait. Important figure from the guild's headquarters. Isn't the guild literally owned by Sandrone? Are they literally just telling us right now that we're going to be welcomed into Nod Krai by Sandrone? What? Are you kidding me? Like, in Natland we get welcomed by some like, you know, like random kid on her like little twirly whirly thing, and here we're getting like welcomed by one of the strongest beings in Tevat, and there's probably like more of them just lurking around the corner. You will probably see like the 4th Fatui Harbinger just eating fries or something, like just chilling around there. Like, what the hell? Okay. Like, I can't wrap my head around how Nod Krai is going to be. Like, I just feel like they just, like, teased us for 4 years, and then they're just going to drop everything at once at us at Nod Krai, and we just have to, like, deal with it. Okay. Snowland Fae. Fairies? Dude, wait. Fairies are confirmed, and this looks like it has to do with cryo? What the hell? Wait, but like... Okay, one thing I do have to say is that, like, the moment I looked at this, I had to think of Skirk right away, because she also has, like, these, like, shard-looking-ass things. Okay, Snowland Fae. The Fae who once followed the first Cryo Archon, the Bailey Tsar, ruling the Northlands in their entirety. Shorn of their former glory, they still influence the nation in their own ways. One can only guess what path they will take as calamity draws ever closer. Sick. So the northern part... So wait, the southern part is Nod Krai, which is like also like a different jurisdiction or whatever you call it, and the northern part is controlled by the fairies? What? I did not expect like Snezhnaya to be so like splintered, you know, like there's like I just thought like okay, everything is owned by the Fatui, everything is owned by the Tsaritsa, because like they have such a huge presence in every other nation. So I thought like, oh yeah, they got their shit, you know, like in order. No, like no worries. But this is actually pretty cool because this means different factions, and that means like more diverse playable characters, some sick lore like everywhere you go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Treasure hoarders. What? Treasure hoarders? Those irrelevant bunch? Now I actually wonder, like, do treasure hoarders actually have anything to do with Snezhnaya? Like, are they literally just from there? Huh, let's check it out. Okay, treasure hoarders. The treasure hoarders have since spread throughout the rest of Tevat, but their origin in Nod Krai remains a little known fact. Well, little known fact, well, only now it's known, bruh. The great treasure left behind by Reed Miller, the legendary thief who yearned to create a world without boundaries, is said to be buried somewhere here. Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to have a sick world quest trying to find his treasure, and then of course be disappointed by some like random chest that's gonna give us like 60 primogems, you know? Because it's all about like the friends we made along the way and not the actual sick-ass treasure that was like kept hidden for hundreds of years. Anyways, this is sick though. This was probably already like known by other people, you know, by the crazy like lore enthusiast, but like I had no clue. That's sick. That is sick. So they are from Nod Krai. I'm assuming we'll have to fight them way more there. So yeah, pretty cool. Look forward to that. Look forward to the treasure hunt. Voynich Guild. And I'm just like pronouncing it like that because it's, I think, you know, they mean like the Slavic word. Like, I know that in like Serbian, like Vojnik means like soldier. I think I was told that in Russian it means like warrior, something like that. But I guess it all like stems from like the same thing. It's basically just like soldiers, fighters, whatever. The merchants of Nasha town formed a commerce guild to maintain basic order. However, how could the outlaws that prowl between the islands be controlled by something as simple as mere rules? It seems that the honor of striking fear into their hearts must go to the boss lady of the Curatorium of Secrets. What? Wait, I don't understand. Boss lady of the Curatorium of Secrets? Is she like the boss of the Voynich Guild, or is it like, is she like from even higher up? Okay. Oh, or wait. So do they mean like you have like the Voynich Guild, which does like the basic order, but then you have like these baddies which do not give a shit, and then you have the Curatorium of Secrets, which is like up there, and they're like, dude, if you don't listen to us, this is gonna be your last day. Okay, interesting. So again, even more factions. Like, dude, this is so sick. Like, they're just dropping so many different factions on us. It's sick. It's really fucking cool. In the like in Nathline, you had like, you know, the tribes, which was also cool, but it was like it felt different because they were all like part of like the same group. But here, Nod Krai, Snezhnaya, it just sounds like people are fighting with each other all day, every day. What? Knights of Favonia. Wait. I'm gonna scream. You're not gonna tell me they're gonna talk about Varka, right? Because Varka went on an expedition, and I'm pretty sure it was to Snezhnaya. Okay. If they tell me right now, man, I need to like wipe away like the tear of happiness. If they tell me right now that Varka is in Nod Krai, like, I will audibly scream. Oh, dude, that emblem is so sick. That emblem is so sick. It's like the Favonia swords. It kind of looks like the Transformer logo, if I remember correctly. It also has the kind of like same shape. Anyways, a small group of elite knights from the Mondstadt Expeditionary Force has follow the Grand Master across Snezhnaya, arriving in Nod Krai. Okay, you know what? I lied to you. I'm not gonna audibly like scream because like there's, you know, people around me, but like he's actually waiting for us in Nod Krai. Oh my god. Okay, if they now like also add that the captain is also waiting in Nod Krai, then I'll be happy. Only then I'll be happy. Like just drop it on me. Just tell me that the guy, you know, like was like tired of sitting around on his throne and wants to, you know, get back into business. Okay. It is said that they have come on a crucial mission. Okay, I have no idea what's happening in Nod Krai, but this is like this is gonna be like the most legendary mission or like whatever we will have. Like, this is crazy. Okay. The Wild Hunt. The armies of the Abyss sweep across the wilderness and canyons like a storm. And if you venture close enough, you may even hear their eerie whispers. These lost, soulless monsters appear to be silently searching for something. Okay. Please, miHoYo, please, do not disappoint with this. Like, the way you, like, saying, like, the lost, soulless monsters. Like, I genuinely want these to be, like, eldritch monsters. Like, I want these to be, like, Cthulhu-like beings that are just creepy. I want them to be, like, just... I want to be scared of them. Straight up. Like, I want to, like, walk around a corner, see one of them, and go back around the corner. Okay. And we're back to the Hexenzirkel, which is in Nod Krai as well. Okay, dude. Hexenzirkel, Varka, a bunch of Fatui harbingers. Like, I know that some people were like dissatisfied with going to Nod Krai instead of like Snezhnaya because like everyone was waiting for like the 7th region. But let me be real, like they're making up for it big time. Okay, I'd rather have this than go to like Snezhnaya like center and like get into like a scuffle with the Fatui and then get a like stereotypical like entry into the Fatui and like start talking to them and do diplomacy and whatever. No, I want to go into Nod Krai. I want to be like, I want to be beat up by like random people. I want to beat up random people. I want to be like talking to like Fatui harbingers. I want to like get a coffee with Varka. Like, dude, this is gonna be sick. This is genuinely. Oh wait, what did I do? Okay, I think we've now done everything. But is there more? Because like, so they uploaded. Okay, they're telling me scroll to continue. What? I literally forgot this. The first time this web event dropped, you only saw this piece like you just saw in the beginning. And I was just like, oh yeah, like some random light. Cool. But, oh my god. The frost moon scions of Hisi Islands pray to the moonlight in their hearts, sacred and unsullied. Oh my god. I love this design. Like, moon themed. Like, please tell me that we're gonna get a sick moon themed character. Like, I'm thinking like Jingliu from like Star Rail, but like 50 times cooler. Like, this looks so good. This looks so good. And the thing is, like, this looks like a little, very little, like, piece of land, you know? Like, we'll probably, like, run past here once and never return here. Because it's just, like, part of, like, a quest. But, my god. I'll share this page and I get Primogems. This is a little trick. If you just press the copied button, then boom. They also consider it claimed. Oh my god. Dude, this looks so sick. What? Oh my god. There's no way there's more, right? People of the moonlit world, please await the turning of the moon, for it will bring new revelations. Okay, they really did it to us. Oh my god. I can't believe they just dropped so much stuff via a web event. You know, that's why I made this video, I guess, you know, like, not everyone is going to realize, but my god. Like, I'm actually, like, mind blown. This is insane. This is one of the best things they've ever done for us in the game. I'm straight up just telling you, this is so sick. There was so much lore packed in here, and I don't even know what my favorite part was. Genuinely have no clue. Like, I really liked that they revealed, like, fairies, because I just know that they're gonna be, like, sick-looking characters. These scions, you know, like the island that we just saw, this is, like, theirs. Like, they're probably also gonna look cool. I just know. They're gonna look cool. Besides that, like, the fatui stuff, Varka being there, the Abyss Order having, like, a Wild Hunt branch. Oh my god. Nah, there is so much stuff here. There's so much stuff here. I'm so insanely excited for Nod Krai. But, yeah, I think that's about it. I think, we've seen everything together. Who knows, maybe I'll make some more, vids in the future, you know, if I feel like it. But, yeah, I guess, see ya.